Why do we sabotage the things we ask for and focus on the things that we don't really need? Good morning, everybody. How are you, madam?
Good morning, Mister.
What do you say? Why do we sabotage the things we actually want and continue the pathway that, oh, no, no, and then go back to where you were? Why?
I think,
Yes.
well, I personally do it,
Mm-hmm.
is because of the insecurity and believing that I deserve this.
That's easily said than done, but yes, most people. So the whole sabotage thing we could take apart. When you have a goal and you have a desire and you say, hey, I want this, you're being given the tests to go. You're being given the direction to go to the meetings, to go to the events, to meet with different people, to follow the path towards your success. What happens? Where is this path at? This path is called an unknown territory.
Right, because they feel uncomfortable because we didn't grow up with
Right.
it.
Mm-hmm. So you take the path of unknown territory, and what happens when you walk into a dark alley? Your brain goes, there is a big ghost sitting on this lamp watching you. Don't go there. There is a big something. It creates this illusion because you've never been in that alley and it doesn't want to go down that alley. But you know, the alley is about 3 meters long. You go, you open the door, and here is your success, whatever you were going for.
Right, I also think like if we grew up around instability, then stability feels very suspicious. Like it's not possible. Like how is it?
Oh, that's. Can we pause this? We're gonna record that video. Instability feels very suspicious. That's a good video. There's no such thing, stability or instability. Just to give you
But
an idea.
what I was trying to say is what you growing up with. And if you didn't grow up with that, it seems to you unnatural, unreal, and suspicious, and you don't believe it can work out. When other people who lived in that, there's nothing suspicious to them about that. For them, instability is strange.
Anywhere on any time frame, every individual has this unknown path. Any single individual that you pick in the universe, it's the path of unknown on a different level of the road. You could be starting and somebody could be already here, but here they have the same unknown pathway as you have it here. It's just that your starting points are different. What you're saying is people who grow up in the environment of feeling uncomfortable.
For example, growing up being criticized, then the opportunities feel like it's a trap, right? Because you grew up under different conditions, and then you think everything is a trap there, and you try to sabotage it because you're just trying to stay safe.
Think and grow rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
Poor dad, rich dad. You know, it explains all of it on a much deeper version. Don't ask, oh, we can't do it. Say, how can we do it? This
It's
is
overthinking. You know, we also I think I don't know if everybody's like that, but for me, I overthink. We shut down, and then we wait for something to go wrong. But I think it has to do with the past. I don't know if everybody grew up like that.
everybody has an unknown past. I'm going to repeat myself. And everybody has this dark alley they walk into. It doesn't matter where you grew up. You could be growing up as a royalty family. You could be growing up somewhere in the village of Western Ukraine. Doesn't matter where you grew up. You always have this unknown past. Now, your desire of walking that path and going to where you want to go reflects on what are you willing to do, what actions to take. We just talked about this morning. It's your actions that you take leads you to the next door. This is where you brew your best self, and you have to brew your best self continuously. If you stop brewing your best self, the version of yourself is going to go back to the outdated version because the days continue. Your version of your best self has to be improved daily with the pathway, because at the end of the day, there's two truths in life: born and dead. Everything else is an evolution, daily evolution. Become your best self version, become your best self updated. Now, who is there to tell you what is the best self? That's a good question. And the good question becomes, from the moment you are there to tell you, take notes on yourself, where you started this year, where you are. And most people do not just put it in a monetary moment, do not just put it on a dollar sign. Ask yourself, what did you learn? Who did you meet? Where did you go? How much time did you spend with your loved ones? What activities have you obtained and learned? There's so many questions you can ask yourself. That's becoming the best version of yourself. If you just say, "Oh, my bank account hasn't changed," you didn't really want it to go and take the pass, because the bank account is the last reward saying this is you. But there's health, that your face, what are you eating? What are you talking about? How are you thinking? All of these are priorities of what has to happen. The version of yourself has to be updated. We spoke about it. iPhone updates regularly. Android updates. Windows 10, Windows 11 updates. Who told you that humans don't have to update?
Right.
Your brain doesn't have to stop you. If you don't allow your brain to stop you, you will be successful. You have to be learning to walk on comfortable paths comfortably. That's it for the day. Walk the uncomfortable path comfortably. You know, don't go into that dark alley thinking it's the end. Dark alley, it's the beginning. Take few steps and few more. You know, this is before we jump on the next story. There's a great Grand Canyon has a great glass thing where you walk in and it's glass and down is a fall. It plays with your mind. But if you give yourself, you watch it on YouTube, people walk on that glass and they're falling down, they're grabbing because they think they're falling. They're not falling. That glass thing is made there to make an illusion that you're walking in the middle of Grand Canyon. That's exactly what happens with you when you go to uncomfortable places. Your brain scares you.
We sabotage blessings when our past feels safer than our future, I think. That's why you get scared of uncomfortable future, because you already know how the past was. So you're comfortable in it. It doesn't have to be a good past, but you're comfortable because you know.
Your comfort zone does not exist. It's your brain that is scared, not you. Comfort zone is just a zone. Next. We'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing rest of your day, everybody.
Bye.